What do you think has kept the Dodge brand alive for the past half-dozen years? Yes, that is their focus on classic American muscle, but they are so invested in greedy Hellcat V8s. But the days of proud American muscle cars with powerful V8 engines and growling exhausts appear to be coming to an end. So, keep watching as I have a lot to share with you. If you are an automobile lover, you'll thank me at the end. One could argue that e-muscle cars already exist in vehicles such as the Tesla Model S. Tesla Model S is an electric vehicle that provides an incredible straight-line acceleration, mainly when the ludicrous and plaid drive models are used. However, Tesla lacks the gut feeling of cars like the Challenger Hellcat. The precise delivery of the electric motor thrust of the Challenger Hellcat is impressive. Still, it lacks the inherent noise, vibration, and occasional chaos that muscle car fans crave. Stellantis designers and engineers recognize this and have created the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT concept in response. Of course, it is a calculated risk meant to bring the traditional Dodge brand character into the world of zero emissions. Now, you might be wondering what SRT means. Don't worry, it is not uncommon for drivers to inquire what SRT stands for when driving a Dodge model. SRT stands for Street and Racing Technology. Sounds simple, isn't it? But no. Actually, the meaning of SRT extends beyond that. Dodge SRT automobiles are constructed with high-quality Dodge parts designed for high-octane performance. This vehicle is not for the faint of heart, I'll say, because it can reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in seconds. So why are all of these people talking about SRT? Yes, you thought right, because after 2023, Dodge's Charger and Challenger models will take their final bow. Yes, the arena of electric vehicles will be dominated by iconic nameplates like the Chevy Camaro and the Ford Mustang. Of course, they will definitely replace the Dodge. So, Dodge is creating the SRT to fight for survival and to save the muscle model. The new Dodge Charger Daytona SRT concept is an electric performance coupe that will carry on Dodge's brash legacy as the future of electrified muscle. The Daytona SRT's 800-volt electrical architecture, christened Banshee, is at its heart. This is double the voltage of many other electric vehicles' 400-volt architectures, allowing for better cooling for the electric motors, faster charging, and lighter wiring. Yes, it matches the Porsche Taycan, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Audi e-tron GT, and Kia EV6, all equipped with 800-volt architectures. Though Dodge hasn't released any performance or powertrain details for the concept, the company claims that the Daytona SRT will be faster than its Hellcat V8-powered cousins in all key performance measures. This, we assume, refers to both acceleration and top speed. The Dodge Charger Daytona SRT is powered by electric motors and batteries, but the air swishes through chambers and pipes. The exhaust is the most distinctive feature, as well as the most brazenly gratuitous. No, Dodge hasn't figured out how to make an electric car emit an equal amount of engine noise and CO2, but it has designed its fradsonic chambered exhaust to turn the electric motor's near-silent hum into a 126 decibel cacophony worthy of the SRT badge. The final whir, which comes when the electric charger is turned off, will be there to remind you that you are driving a battery electric vehicle. The Daytona SRT is all-wheel drive, unlike its ice-powered rear-wheel drive predecessor. Dodge equipped the Daytona SRT with a multi-speed transmission to give drivers the sensation of distinctive shift points. There aren't many details beyond that, but a look at a concept image for the interior indicates it's most likely an automatic powered by the Banshee propulsion system. The Daytona SRT is not the first electric vehicle to depart from traditional direct drive systems. The Taycan and e-tron GT use a 2-speed gearbox. Though we can't be certain, the Daytona SRT will have a 2-speed transmission for better acceleration and efficiency. It will also have 6-piston brakes, and regenerative braking will almost certainly be included. Don't worry about the melted jelly bean shape, as the car is sleek, powerful, and true to the DNA of Dodge muscle cars. The Daytona SRT features a front opening called the R-Wing, inspired by the tall wing of the original 1969 Charger Daytona, the first NASCAR vehicle to reach 200 miles per hour. The R-Wing is designed to improve aerodynamics and increase downforce, with 4 intakes on the car's front and rear. The rest of the exterior is reminiscent of the original Charger's shapely silhouette with smooth lines and an athletic stance. However, the front and rear lights as well as the overall profile are clearly an evolution of the current Charger and Challenger. Despite a clear emphasis on performance and muscle, the Daytona SRT aspires to be somewhat practical. The mock-ups of the interiors appear sleek and modern, and a hatchback design with fold-flat rear seats should provide plenty of cargo space. The Power Shot feature and one of the Daytona SRT's multiple drive models are controlled by paddle shifters on either side of the squared-off steering wheel. Why not get an adrenaline rush with a Power Shot? You can push a button on the steering wheel for an instantaneous power discharge, which will deliver an extra 25 horsepower on demand for a few seconds. This is long enough to pass the car in front of you, and that feature has a name: the Power Shot Push to Pass. Drivers can select from auto, track, sport, and drag drive modes, which alter the driving dynamics as well as the sound, displays, and interior lighting. Dodge officials are not yet provided range figures. Still, Kuniskis claims Hellcat buyers don't have to be worried about fuel economy. He claims that the 400-volt and 800-volt models will provide the necessary range to compete. The car will use Stellantis' new STLA large platform, which has a range of up to 500 miles. But Kuniskis says that despite the use of carbon fiber and other efforts to decrease weight, the muscle cars will not reach that figure due to the elements that have been added to it. Battery sizes for vehicles using STLA large battery sizes are expected to range from 101 to 118 kilowatt hours. Now, let's take a tour inside. According to Jeff Gale, Dodge's chief interior designer, the dark, sinister theme continues inside the vehicle. The most striking aspect is the multicolored lighting that extends across the dash and through the doors, which have raised gray slats that strike diagonally for a unique look that is difficult to achieve. The light in red glows like lava flowing through troughs. The carbon fiber floor has circuit-like graphics that work their way up the vehicle, surrounding the passengers, flowing under the seats, and up to the center console and slim instrument panel. The 3-spoke steering wheel features a red SRT logo in the center, paddle shifters, the Power Shot button on one side, and drive mode controls on the other. The pistol grip shifter and glowing red start button on the Daytona are hidden beneath a jet fighter-inspired cap that you flip up to engage. Another Fratzog is the backdrop for the 16-inch curved screen driver display in the driver-centric cockpit. By Dodge standards, the 12.3-inch center screen is quite large. It comes with the usual performance apps found in current Hellcat models. Its heads-up display keeps critical information in view at all times. The concept features 4 slim, lightweight bolstered seats with a perforated Fratzog pattern. This makes good use of the available interior volume. A floating, open flow-through storage area is illuminated between the seats. The console extends all the way to the back to serve all 4 passengers. The Daytona has a panoramic liftgate-style hatch and seats that fold flat for added utility. You can even fit a snowboard, a pair of racing slicks, and a compact hydraulic jack in this muscle car. The Daytona SRT is a bold concept, but whether it can deliver on all its promises remains to be seen. The car's production version could arrive as soon as 2024, and only then will we know whether an electric car can also be a muscle car. During a press conference, Kuniskis said, "We don't build a single car that anyone needs. We're in the wants business. To find that truth also, we must wait till 2024. However, based on this initial assessment, the prospects appear promising." But I have more to tell you. The name of the logo featured on Dodge muscle cars in the 1960s and 1970s was Fratzog, and to keep it alive by attempting to connect the concept to the brand's history, they featured Fratzonic on the Daytona SRT. Pricing for the upcoming production models is still unknown. More information will be released closer to the expected arrival date of 2024.